So as of right now, everybody's worried about their money, and rightfully so. It's not lasting as long as we expect it to. Everything costs more money. You go into a grocery store, it costs more money. You go and try to buy a house, it costs more money. Maybe rent an apartment, that costs more money too. But there is something that the majority of Americans have and use on a daily basis that costs more money. The problem is, you are paying for everybody else that can't afford it. This is scary. I want to break down what is happening, and just so you know, if you drive a car and you have insurance on that vehicle, you are paying more because other people can't afford it. So today I want to address why you are paying more, what is happening, and what we can expect moving forward. So make sure you stick around and watch this entire video, and I'll explain exactly what is going on. But all I ask is one thing. It takes 2 seconds. Go ahead, hit that like button if you enjoy these daily updates. And now, let's begin. So yes, according to reports, the reason why insurance prices keep going up, well, has a couple different factors. Number one, the cost to replace parts and to fix vehicles has gotten more expensive because of wages and just the cost of parts in general. But there's another thing you may not know. Look at this. It says when more cash-strapped consumers drop their coverage, it reduces the premium pool, which causes many insurers to raise the prices of their policies. The average annual cost of a full coverage car insurance has jumped to $2,278, up 12% from 2023. That's a problem. But this is now turning into a massive problem. People can't afford the insurance that they're being offered. And just look at this. I want to show you this one right here. It says drivers are shopping for better car insurance rates. Few are finding them. Now, I want to tell you this. I want to read this comment. Okay, I was commenting with a community member a couple weeks ago. This is what this person had to say, but the concern is that so many people are simply dropping their insurance. Look at this. This is an article from the Wall Street Journal. It says an increase in uninsured drivers is pushing up costs for everybody else. It's not only pushing up costs though, it's causing people to panic. Just listen to this comment. This person wrote, and I quote, "I have never been more upset in my life. How can people drive around without car insurance? You can't say it is because of the cost. I struggle every month because insurance is more expensive, but I still pay for it." So we went back and forth and I asked, what happened? Why is this person so frustrated that other people are driving around without car insurance? How do they know this? And this person wrote back and said, "I was hit by a lady that had no insurance. My car was totaled and now I need a new car to get to work. But the lady says she can't pay for my car, which is about $4,000, because she doesn't have the money. So now my only option is to sue her and hope that I don't end up paying more out of pocket than I get." Here's the issue. We've seen this before. I actually have a friend that's going through this exact same scenario where somebody ran into their car. That car has extensive damage, isn't totaled, but it's not drivable at the moment. It would require about $6,000 to $7,000 in order to fix this car. Guess what? They aren't going to pay it. The person that hit them doesn't have insurance, so their only option is to sue them. That's it. But this isn't an isolated incident. These things are happening all over the United States. Now, I was reading a few articles just this morning, and a lot of people are feeling the effects of this. Just look at this. It says Washington, D.C., New Mexico, and Mississippi are among the jurisdictions with the highest share of uninsured motorists. How is our state capital one of the places that has the highest uninsured drivers? That's a problem. It says in Ohio, ranked 10th on the list, the number of non-compliant suspensions increased 16% between 2020 and 2023. You know why? It's because of inflation. Because prices are more expensive. That's it. People are not wanting to pay $3,000 for their car for the year to have it insured. You know why? Because how many times is somebody going to get pulled over and then they're going to show that they don't have insurance, right? How many times is that going to happen? Let's say in a year. Probably not a lot. You probably not get pulled over once a month. Now, in many states, you get a ticket if you don't have insurance. Guess what? Well, this person wrote that they did get a fine for not having insurance. Look at this right here. It says this person has never had insurance in their life. I always felt like, why start now? He said he was caught driving without insurance when he was 18. His license was suspended and he paid about $250 in fines. So you pay $250 in fines, okay, or you pay $3,000 for insurance. This is why some drivers are saying, well, why would I pay all that money for insurance when I could just pay the fine if I get pulled over? Simple, right? Yeah. But then eventually you could get your license suspended. Now, look at this. It says, why start now? For some consumers fed up with higher insurance prices, dropping coverage outweighs the potential legal risk. They're having to make tough economic decisions about how they're going to manage the money that they do have. Sometimes they do make that choice to not purchase insurance. This is just where we're at. And again, it's frustrating because as some people realize that, it's just so expensive, I can't afford it, have to pay for food, have to pay for medication, pay for my rent, all these other things, my Netflix account, right? All these things, guess what? We are paying the difference. Because like I said earlier, that it reduces the premium pool, which causes more insurers to raise the price on their policies. So the insurance companies aren't losing money. They're not losing money. What they're doing is they're redistributing how much money people are giving them. And so the amount of money that they receive is still the same. The only difference is now these policyholders have to pay more to account for all those other drivers that don't have insurance. Yeah, that's the issue. So the reason why I'm bringing this to your attention now is the expectation is if we continue to see inflation over the next several months, leading into 2025, we are likely to see more and more drivers drop their insurance, or, and this is another scary one, they may underinsure themselves so that they can at least have something, but they may not have insurance to cover their vehicle. People are going to be driving around in broken down, dilapidated vehicles that probably shouldn't be on the road. This is what's going to happen. So, experts are concerned at this time, saying that just be prepared because the roads may become very unsafe within the next 6 months to 1 year. So, I will leave you with that, but just understand if you do have insurance, great, but you are paying for everybody else that doesn't have insurance. So, let me know how that makes you feel, because when I ran across this, I thought it was very interesting that, yeah, I'm paying for everybody else. So, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below, but that is what I have for you guys today. So again, thank you guys for watching, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.